Namaskar. Welcome to the example number 5 for the event Marriage Prospects. In this example, we are going to study a female chart whose marital life is not happy. She got married, she has got the destiny to get married, and also her marital life prospects is not so happy, unhappy marital life. In this chart, we are going to study the destiny, how it signifies the mixed significations. It is not indicating separation. It is indicating only hurdles or struggles in the marital life. And how the destiny is signifying, and also we are going to study the timing of event, the marriage. We are going to study this with the EPS tables. Let us check the chart now. Example 5, timing of marriage, unhappy marital life. In this chart, we are going to find the important points. What are they? 1. Hurdles and struggles in the marital life. It is unhappy marital life. Destiny is signifying. Role of destiny is favorable key planet in the Dasa Lord. And role of key planets of the Dasa Lord in the Bugdi Lord. That is called Pilt connection. And similarly, Bugdi Lord's key planet will be in the Antra Lord. Role of the ruler's link. These points are all in general or common in the timing of event, Dasa Bugdi Antra's connections, and also the ruler's link impact that we have been discussing. In this chart also, we are going to discuss all these points. Let us discuss the chart. This is the birth chart of that female who got married, but she is having unhappy marital life. The same chart we discussed under health and longevity, wherein the native is also suffering from general weakness. It means she is liable to face some health issues now and then, that we had a detailed discussion under general weak health conditions we already discussed. So now we are going to study the marriage prospects. First, we have to do the preliminary study. So for that, let me open that North Indian chart. Now, let us study the preliminary study. Lagna is Sagittarius Lagna. 7th cusp is falling in the Gemini. The 7th house is occupied by Mars, Mercury, and Sun, and also Rahu is posted in the sign of Gemini, but in the 6th house. Now look at 7th Lord Mercury is in the 7th house itself, but is conjoined with the Mars, that is 5th Lord and 8th Lord, and Sun, 9th Lord. So 7th Lord is conjoined with the 5th Lord is fine, but also 12th Lord, so that is indicating some weakness. And 9th Lord, Sun is also conjoined with the 7th Lord, that is supportive, but Mars, Mercury, Sun combination, they are conjoined with the Rahu occupying the 6th house. And they're all aspecting to Ketu, which is occupying the 12th house as per degree. So that way, 7th Lord is influenced by the 12th Lord and also occupant of the 6th house Rahu and also occupant of the 12th house Ketu. It indicates some weakness or indicated influencing the 7th house. And the Karaga planet, if you take Mars also playing role here, and Venus is occupying the 8th house as per the degree. So that way it is indicating some weakness, but any other planet is influencing these planets, 7th ruler and 7th Lord. No other planet is strongly influencing. So that way we can see that in general, some affliction is present, but not very strongly present. But seventh house is connected to the 12th house and 6th house, and Rahu Ketu are playing. So it indicates some weakness. Now let us move to the analysis part. So for that, we have to choose the event. We already chosen the event. Let me go to the EPS page, and I have already selected the event. Then next one is we have to study the self-significators, and we can give the colors to the planets according to their strength. Now, let us start with the Lagna Lord. Lagna Lord is Jupiter, also fourth Lord, occupying 11th house. 11th star Lord, 1, 5, 6, 11 cuspal sublord. And Ketu occupying 12th house and 1. So Lagna Lord having favorable grouping and cuspal sublord for 1, 5, 11 are good, but because sixth sublord, it is indicating some weakness, but not detrimental. So favorable grouping are on the higher side. So we can make Jupiter just because of the sixth sublord and fourth lord, but we can make it is blue because sixth sublord is not good, but sixth sublord itself is not having any strong support. It is having all favorable only. So because of that, we'll give blue. Blue in the sense favorable on the higher side and some weakness is present. Then seventh lord, 10th lord occupying seventh house and star lord for 4. 7, 10, 7 and 4. This is mixed. It is not detrimental. It is favorable only. But look at the second planet Rahu, 6th occupant and 3, 7, 7, 9, 12. These are all favorable and also 12 sublord. It is having favorable and also some unfavorable 6 and 12, 10 and 4. So what we can do, we can make it Mercury is mixed. And second lord, third lord, this is good, but occupying 10th house, but 8 and 12 cuspal star lord. This is not good. It is indicating obstacles. 2, 3 moving towards 10, 8 and 12. So 8 and 12 grouping is present. This is not good. So we have to give pink. But what pink we have to decide, because already Mercury we have given pink. This pink is not having any 8 and 12, but it is having 8 and 12. So 6 and 12 grouping, 8 and 12 grouping, if your planet is having, that is going to be unfavorable than just with some other unfavorable houses. So in that case, what we can do, we can make Mercury, to differentiate Mercury, we can make Mercury is a blue, because 7, 10, 7, 4, second planet is having weakness, but Saturn we can give mixed. 2, 3, 10, 8 and 12. Because of second lord, third lord, it is good only, but 10, 8 and 12 is not good. It is mixed. Rahu, sixth occupant, 3, 7, 7, 9, it is good, but 12th sublord. Sixth occupant and 12th sublord. So this is not good. But it is also mixed. So Rahu, we can give pink, mixed. Mercury, we are giving blue. Rahu, we are giving mixed, because sixth occupant and 3, 7, 7th sublord, 9th sublord, and 12th sublord. It is the primary cuspal sublord planet is good only, but because of the sixth occupant and 12th sublord, weakness is present, so we are giving pink shade for the Rahu. Mars, 5th lord, 12th lord occupying 7th house and second cuspal sublord. 5, 7, 2, it is good, very good. And 12th lord, because of the 12th lord, we cannot say it is unfavorable. It is not having any unfavorable. If it is 8th lord, that is different. 12th lord, it is not bad. 5, 12, 7, 2. So we cannot take it as unfavorable. We can unfavorable strength is strongly present. So Mars we can give light green, not dark green. Light green we can give because favorable grouping is present. Moon, eighth lord occupying sixth house, 2, 6, 10, and 3 is okay, 4, 8 cuspal sublord. This is bad. So moon has to be given red, light red. Either we can give moon also dark red also. And sun, ninth lord occupying seventh house. Yes, sun can be given light green. And Venus, sixth lord, 11th lord occupying eighth house, and 5, 8 star lord and 10th sublord. 6, 8, and 10. It is having some weakness, but no 12 is present. But 6, 8 is weak only, but 8 is not further supported. 11th Lord, 5 and 9 star Lord, this is good. So this is also mixed. So 6th Lord, 11th Lord occupying 8th house, 5 and 9. So 11, 5 and 9 are present. So we can take it as a mixed one. Venus planet is mixed. Ketu occupying 12th house, Lagna star Lord. And Jupiter, I mean 1, 4, 11, 11, 1, 5, 6, 11, which we have given blue already. This is having some weakness, but as we said, 12, we cannot take it unfavorable, but 12 alone is present. We can say it is having some weakness. So still, Ketu can be given mixed. So we have given Sun green and Mars 572 is green, and Jupiter, yes, it is good, but 4 and 6 cuspal sublord. So, blue has been given, and Saturn is pink because of the 10, 8, and 12, and Mercury is 7, 7, 10, and 4 is there, and so it is given blue. This also can be given pink according to your understanding. Anyway, when you are going to study each planet level wise, let us focus on these pink shades, blue shades, how they differ in their combined level significations. Let me set colors, and let us now go to the EPS page and find the next step, destiny. Destiny has to be studied, seventh lord, and these tables are bigger, so we cannot have a look at all planets together. Let us check the seventh lord. Seventh lord, let me open that significators table. Seventh lord is Mercury. Seventh sublord is Rahu. So now let us just scroll. Yes, Rahu is seen and also Mercury is seen. So now we have to check the destiny planet. Seventh lord. Seventh lord Mercury representing Rahu 6 and 12 and favorable also. It is a mixed significator. In the star of Jupiter is blue planet because it is mixed with 4, 6, and 12 and favorable also present. But 2A level planet is Saturn, our pink shade. 2 and 3 is okay. But 10, 8, and 12, these houses are going to get the support of this, and favorable also will be supported. And sublord again Jupiter. So seventh lord is having some weakness in the self, and star lord is supportive, and star lord of the star lord is giving some obstacles to the star lord's favorable, and similarly sublord also the same planet. Since Mercury, star lord, sublord are the same planet, let us check the Mercury's sub-sublord is Venus. So Venus. So now let us go back. Mercury's, just a minute. Yes. No. Let me scroll down. Oh my God. Anyway, let us continue and let me erase these things. Mercury's subsublord is Venus. How Venus is present? Venus is again mixed. Pink shade means it is having both favorable and unfavorable, but unfavorable signification also will be strong. If unfavorable signification is less, then we would have given blue color. Pink means mixed, both are present. Sixth lord, eighth occupant, and also 5 and 9, 10. So it is 6, 8, 10 also present, 11, 5 and 9 also present. So that way, Mercury star lord is mixed, sublord also mixed, and sub-sublord also mixed. But star lord and sublord, that Jupiter is having favorable grouping, but 2A level planet and last level planet Saturn is making the it is giving obstacles to the star level planet and also sub level planet. So being the seventh lord having favorable houses along with that obstacles and hurdles is clearly indicated by the seventh lord. Then we have to check now the seventh sublord. Seventh sublord planet destiny that itself is occupying sixth house and 12th sublord and representing Mercury is okay. Star level planet Mars is good. So Rahu is having sixth house, occupant of the sixth house, having favorable grouping, and star level Mars is 5 and 12, 7 and 2. This is good only, but still 6 will get the support of the 12. But 12 itself is not very strongly supported at the other levels. That way it is comparatively better. But 2A level planet, this is tip number 1 is mixed primary cuspal sublord key planet. Step number 2, star lord and star lord of the star lord. If you study the combined level, Mars is having favorable, star lord is having again mixed ones because of this 12 and 6 supported by this 10 and 6 and 10 and 6. Favorable also supported, unfavorable also supported. Then sublord, that is step number 3, Mercury is having 7 and 7 and representing Rahu again, it's mixed. And Mercury in the star of that planet Jupiter, it is having favorable along with that some mixed. It means what? Seventh sublord is in the star of a green planet, that is good. All the other planets are having the mixed significators. So that way we can see that destiny is supportive for the marriage, but because of the planet is 6 and 12, 2A level also 6 and 12, and again sublord also having that Rahu directly 6 and 12. So all levels are having this 6 and 12, 6 and 12 grouping are present. So it means along with that favorable, because of the favorable presence only, it is not leading to complete worst situation of the marital life. It is indicating weakness or unhappy marital life, but it is not strongly indicating separation, because destiny planet is star level is good, sub level also it is good, supported by the Jupiter. So destiny is promising for the marriage, but there is unhappy marital life is indicated. I hope you are able to understand about the destiny. Now what we have to do, we have to check the key planets. We have seen the key planets. Sun, Mars are strong, Jupiter, Mercury are the next one, and the remaining are mixed. In that destiny planet, which are the favorable key planets? Rahu is primary cuspal sublord key planet, but also 6 and 12 is present. So though it is primary cuspal sublord planet, because of the unfavorable grouping, Rahu's role is important, but its role as a star lord or sublord, if it is directly present, then it will be weak. I hope you are able to understand. So the destiny key planet itself is not a strong favorable key planet. It's a mixed key planet. So its role in the Dasa Lord, if it is present, in the star level, sub level, it will have a mixed significations. So favorable key planet in this Rahu is Mars. And Rahu and Mercury are next one. Then Jupiter. Yes. Mars and the Jupiter are the favorable key planets. Out of them is Mars is stronger. And after that, Rahu being the primary cuspal sublord key planet and having some favorable signification, its role is also can be helpful, but because of the mixed significators, its role, it is limited. It can give its significations by way of supports. That will be better. Now, instead of ruling as the primary levels, if it is either as the 2A level, but star lord of the star lord, or star lord of the sublord, if it is playing, its favorable strength will be supported and unfavorable strength will not be significantly present. Anyway, destiny's favorable key planet is Mars and Jupiter. Next one is the Rahu and the Mercury. That is secondary. So now, marriageable age. Marriageable, now she is running Saturn Dasa. Previously, she would have run the Jupiter Dasa. Let us check the Jupiter Dasa, because Jupiter Dasa started from 24 years. Prior to that, she was running the, up to 24 years, she was running Rahu Dasa. Then comes the Jupiter Dasa. So let us check whether Mars Dasa is supportive for the marriage. During that Mars Dasa, marriageable age was running, not Mars Dasa, Rahu Dasa, marriageable age was running from 21. Rahu, Moon, Mars were running. What I'm saying, she was running marriageable age. During that marriageable age, she was running Rahu Dasa. Under Rahu Dasa, marriageable age, she was running Moon Bugdi and Mars Bugdi. We have to check whether Rahu is strong enough to give the marriage. Rahu, we checked the destiny planet itself is supportive for the marriage despite some weakness. Now, in that, Moon Bugdi was running. Moon, we can see it is strongly unfavorable. Mars, our key planet of the destiny planet, that the Sun Lord also the same planet, it is playing role, it is good only, but this is not good because Moon is unfavorable, Star Lord is good, 2A level and sub level all are ruled by the mixed key planets. Because of this, it is not very strong. And next comes our Mars. Under Rahu, how is Mars? 5th Lord, 7th Lord, second occupant, this is good. But star level planet is 6, 12. I said no, that when the primary cuspal sublord planet itself is having mixed with the 6 and 12, it is playing role in the star level that is not going to be strong because this is mixed. And the Mercury planet is the sublord. 7, 7 is okay, but again Rahu is playing role here. So this is not very strongly supportive, especially that Mars in the star of Rahu, that is unfavorable key planet of the Dasa Lord, or the planet which is giving mixed significations, or non-supportive key planets, or weak key planet, we can say, because 7th cuspal sublord, 9th sublord, this is good, but it is having 6 and 12. So we can say out of all the planets, Rahu having that weak significator. That weak significator is playing role in the star level and sub-level as a second planet. So this is not strong enough. So, and Rahu Dasa, Mars Bugdi will not favor for the marriage because at the age of marriageable age, Rahu Dasa, Moon Bugdi was running, then Mars Bugdi only is pending. So this is not favorable. Next is Jupiter Dasa. Whether Jupiter Dasa is favorable, as we discussed, which are the favorable key planets in the destiny. This is the destiny, right? Destiny planet. We have got the Mars is important key planet. Next comes Jupiter. Then comes our Mercury, right? So in that, Jupiter itself is playing, and star level planet Saturn is mixed, and 12 level is Mars is playing, and Venus is playing mixed. This is mixed. So we can see source planet is good, and star level planet is mixed, and sub level 2A level planet, that is step number 1 is good. Step number 2, 2, 3, 10, 8, and 12, this is giving some obstacles. Fortunately, the source planet is not having the 7th house. If 7 is present, 7th lord or 7th sublord, these 8 and 12, the 10, 8, 12 will give obstacles to the 7th house matters. Now it is not present, so that is good. 2A level planet Mars is favorable, 5, 11, 7, and 2. So the 2 and 3 are supported by the 5, 7, and 12, and 10, 8, and 12 are not strongly supported by the 2A level planet. It means what? Step number 2, combined level, weak planet is strength, favorable houses are increased by the 2A level planet, and weak unfavorable significations are not supported by the 2A level planets. That way it is good. And sub-level planet is, that is step number 3, it is mixed one, 11 and 5 and 9. In the star of a planet, that is also mixed one representing Jupiter. So if you study this combined level 6, 11, 8, 5, and 9, and in the star of a planet 12, 6 is supported by 12, and 1 and the second planet also giving support to this. So only at the last level only Ketu is present with mixed signification supporting to the 6th house, but being the free planet and 11, 5, and 9 are present, that is good only. Suppose now what we have to do for the Dasa Lord, having got the key planet of the destiny, and it is not having strongly unfavorable significations, as a being the Dasa Lord, it is fair enough to support for the marriage. Suppose the Jupiter planet itself is forming ruler link to the other levels, or other planets, other levels are having other key planets in its support, that will be more favorable also. Let us check here. You can see Jupiter is good. Star level Saturn 2 and 3. Saturn is having Jupiter in the second planet. So Saturn is getting the influence of the Jupiter. So Jupiter is passing its ruler link to the Saturn. That is good. And 2A level planet is having favorable, it's a green planet. So Jupiter is passing its ruler link, and 2A level planet is further supporting to the second level planet Saturn, and sub-level planet Venus. Venus is having mixed signification. 11 and 5 and 9 are good, and supported by the Sun, green planet, free planet as the Rasi Lord. So Venus Rasi Lord is favorable. That way it is good. It is even then you can see Venus being 6th Lord occupying 8th house, and having got unfavorable moon in its supports and obstacle causing houses, Saturn in its supports. It means what? Definitely Venus will get the influence of the moon. So that moon, Karaga planet, that itself is talking about 3, 4, 8 unfavorable key planet, that will influence the Venus. So mentally there will be some dissatisfaction will be present definitely. Venus is in the star of Ketu, 12, 1. And you can see that planet is having Mars, green planet, Mars, Sun, and also Mercury. All are present in supports, and also second planet is Jupiter. So that's last level planet Ketu also having Jupiter forming ruler link. That way, Jupiter is influencing the second level planet and last level planet, and it is not having strong unfavorable grouping. So that way Jupiter is supportive for the marriage with hurdles and struggles in the marital life, right? So that we are able to identify from the Jupiter. So now Jupiter is the Dasa Lord. Now, which are the favorable key planet of the Dasa Lord? Dasa Lord's favorable key planet is Jupiter, and importantly Mars. Mars at the 2A level, but Mars is strong, favorable key planet or green planet. And also it has got Sun in supports. They are all in the supports. So Jupiter and Mars are the strong key planet. Now, under the Jupiter Dasa, Jupiter Bugdi itself can give marriage. No, not possible, because star level having unfavorable and sub level also having mixed. So two levels are mixed is present. So that is not very strong. Obstacles are indicated. Now let us check the next Bugdi. Saturn Bugdi. Saturn is mixed one. Obstacles are there in the source, but here obstacles are in the star level. So source is second lord, third lord, it is good, but obstacles in the source. Now the star lord planet is further supporting to the favorable source or supporting to the unfavorable source. Planet is mixed. Second level planet, that is star lord planet, is a good key planet. Mars, favorable key planet of the destiny, and also the Dasa lord, which is further supporting to the Saturn. Now Mars, star lord of the star lord is Rahu. Rahu 5, 12, 7. Sorry, 5, 7 and 2 of the Mars are further supported by the 3, 7, 7, 9. And of course, this is also supporting to each other. 12 supported by 6 and 12. So weakness also there, but 12 itself is not strong in the Mars. So that way, that unfavorable impact will be comparatively lesser on this planet in the star level planet. Favorable will be more supportive to the Mars. So now Mars 572 is supported by the favorable 3779. As I said, Rahu is the unfavorable mixed key planet, 7 sublord, 9 sublord, for 6 and 12 significator. It is better it not to play at the star level. It is better it is playing as the 2A level or the last level, 4th level, or in supports, because its favorable significations will be required, but not directly. Because if it is directly playing, it will give both favorable and unfavorable. I think you are able to understand. Now, Saturn star lord is Mars, is good key planet. And step number 3, again Venus. Same as the Dasa lord. It is a mixed one, 11, 5 and 9, and a mixed one. It is having both favorable and unfavorable. Here, whether Venus is getting support from the other key planet. So here Venus was getting the support from the Jupiter. Let us check Venus is having some weakness, whether it is getting any support from other planet. You can see Venus is getting support from the sun, right? So yes, Venus did not get support from the Jupiter, as I said. It is not correct. Venus is getting the support from the sun. Rasi Lord sun is good. That is correct. Now, third level planet Venus, 11th lord 5 and 9 is in the sign of sun. Sun is a green planet. That is good. So sublevel having some weakness, but supported by the favorable grouping, and also sun, green planet. Last level planet Ketu representing Jupiter. So that is already there. Anyway, last level having some weakness, but still, if you study from the source, effect and result, if you study the house grouping table, you can check 2, 3, 5, 7, 2, and you can see 7, 9, and 11, 5, and 9. All favorable grouping, and also significant side lord, ruler link, everything is good. And unfavorable side, yes, it has got some unfavorable houses, but they are not forming the grouping. Occupying 10, 8, 12, chain is not coming. 10, 8, 12 in the source, it is not having 6. Star level is not having any 6. 6 is present, 6, 8, 10, 12, we can say. 2A level only 6 and 12. Sub level, yes, 6, 8, 10, and also 11, 5, and 9. It is mixed at the sub level only having some weakness. But from the source, if you talk, it is unfavorable grouping is more than the unfavorable. I think you are able to follow. So in short, if you see that, key planet of the destiny, Mars is playing role here, and Jupiter also playing role here. And this Jupiter Dasa is supportive for the marriage. Dasa Lords, Jupiter's favorable key planet is Mars and Jupiter. Mars importantly playing at the star level, and Jupiter is playing at the last level as a second planet. That is enough. But Jupiter may be the supports for these planets also. That is also good. Now, Saturn is second lord or third lord in the star of this planet. That is good. Further supported by this and further supported by this. That way, despite some weak signification, it is forming good grouping. So Saturn is supportive for the marriage. Now, what about Mercury? Mercury, yes, it is 7, 10. Seventh Lord occupying seventh house, 10th Lord, 4, and representing Rahu, it is having some weakness. Jupiter, our favorable key planet, is playing role. But the problem with the Jupiter is 4 and 6 sublord. Some weakness is present here, but still again Jupiter is at the last level. So it is also having favorable Mercury, Jupiter, and Saturn. Sorry, Saturn at the 12 level only, last level only. Mercury, Jupiter, and Jupiter. Planet, star lord, and sublord. Star lord planet Jupiter favorable is further not strongly supported. It is unfavorable or supporting to this. So, favorable signification of the Jupiter is reduced. Supported also facing obstacles at the 12 level. Similarly, third step, Jupiter's star lord is also giving obstacles to the Jupiter. Some weakness also indicated here. When compared to the Saturn, you check Saturn star lord is strong. That is the key planet of the Dasa Lord and also destiny. Whereas Mercury star lord is mixed one with the 6 and not supported by the Saturn. And here you can see the role of the primary cuspal our primary strong key planet that is not playing role. Destiny is favorable key planet, Dasa Lord's favorable key planet, Mars is not playing role in Mercury. Being the seventh lord, seventh occupant, it is facing favorable and also unfavorable. Whenever the source planet, first level planet is ruling the seventh lord or seventh sublord, then we have to be careful. I have said in the important points to be kept in mind. When it is talking about 7, in the subsequent levels, it is having that 6 and 12 grouping or 8 and 12 grouping are coming, then 7th house is going to face this one. And of course, 7 along with that favorable also present, that will experience favorable also. It is going to be mixed one. Here you can see 7, 7. It itself is having 6 and 12. Star level planet supporting to the 7, 1, 11, 11, 1, 5, 11 is good. But again, it is having 6, 12, and you can see the 12 level planet is talking about 10, 8, and 12. So unfavorable grouping at each level, it is indicated by the Mercury. It is mixed significators at all levels. And moreover, the important key planet Mars is not playing role here. That is the weakness, or some when compared to Saturn, Mercury having some weakness. So Jupiter is the Lord and Saturn is comparatively better than the Mercury. But Ketu, no, it is not having our Mars. And Venus is having Mars at the sublevel. But Venus itself, 6th Lord, 8th Lord, this one is not good. I mean, all pink shade. It means mixed significator. Sun is good. Star level is also good, but 2A level and sub-level are talking about obstacles. So this is not going to be strongly favorable. So moon already we discussed is not very strong. So in that case, that native for the marriage, Jupiter Dasa, the native got married in Jupiter Dasa, Saturn Bugdi. In the Saturn itself is strongly supportive for the favorable grouping. So in Saturn Bugdi, Saturn Antra itself, native got married. If the Bugdi Lord is strong enough in the grouping from the source, effect, and result, yes, that within that Bugdi Lord, in the same Antra, the marriage will be promised. You can see Jupiter, the Lord, Star Lord is Saturn. Star Lord of the Star Lord is Mars. So the Jupiter Dasa Lord's favorable significations are increased by the 12th planet. This is the strong favorable key planet. The same Saturn is playing role. That star lord is Mars. It is increasing, promising. And sublevel planet is Venus, that is having mixed signification, but 11, 5, and 9 supporting to this 5, 7, 2. Star Lord 572 is supported by the 11, 5, and 9. So combined level Mars and Venus, if you check, favorable are increased, and of course some obstacles are also there, but still when compared to other planet it is better. Venus is having the other key planet sun in its support that we checked. So that way Jupiter, Saturn, and Saturn, the native, got married. The date of marriage is 2/12/2009. It means Jupiter, Saturn, and Saturn. Let us check the destiny, Dasa Navigator once again. 2/12/2009. 2/12. Jupiter Dasa 12. Saturn Buddhi and Saturn Antra. So 2/12/2009 is falling under Jupiter, Saturn, Saturn. That native got married. If you see that the native got married in the 2/12/2000, it means up to the 11/2009, Jupiter Buddhi itself was running. So within 1 month time only the marriages happened, means that normally marriage would have not happened fixed in the same month and conducted in the same month. The marriage would have been fixed under the Jupiter Buddhi itself. Especially you can see Jupiter Buddhi, Jupiter Antra, Rahu Antra, you can see Mars Antra, Rahu Antra. 6, 7 to 11th month. In that you can see Rahu Antra. You can see Rahu Antra, star level planet is Mars, right? 7th sublord itself in the star of Mars, supported by the Mercury. So this planet, Rahu Antra, Rahu, Jupiter Dasa, Jupiter Buddhi, Rahu Antra, marriage would have been fixed. And that once the marriage is fixed, marriage is conducted during the Jupiter Dasa, Saturn Buddhi, Saturn Antra. I think you are able to understand. So now we have discussed the EPS table. With the help of the EPS table, how that destiny is supportive for the marriage, but it is indicating some hurdles, some struggles. It is present, but it is not indicating any separations and all. So we found how the key planets, strong favorable key planet is playing role in fixing the destiny, and also the dasa, and also dasa lord's favorable key planets role in the Buddhi Lord, and level wise study how it is supportive. I think we discussed. I think you are able to follow. So we can actually, I forgot to discuss about the transit. That I will let me do that also. Transit. What is the date of marriage? Date of marriage is 2/12. Just a minute. Marriage happened on 2/12/2009. So let us check the days, the transit. To 12/2009. So compute, and let me take the natal cusp. Let me keep open that natal chart also. So we have to check first Jupiter's transit. Jupiter is posted in the Capricorn sign in the second house of the natal chart. So let me write down the transit Jupiter in the Capricorn. Now, whether the Jupiter is having favorable transit to the 7th lord or seventh house, or second lord, or second house, or moon, or Venus. Jupiter is here, Venus is here, so there is no good transit, but Jupiter and moon are in the fifth. Jupiter is aspecting to the natal moon by fifth aspect. And Jupiter is not aspecting to any other planet. I'm talking about transit Jupiter. Moon is also in the same position. So here also Jupiter is aspecting to transit moon also. That is also favorable. And now what are the other planets? We have to check it. Dasa Lord is Jupiter. That we already discussed. Anyway, let us check the Jupiter's sign lord, star lord. Jupiter in the sign of Saturn and star of Mars. Mars is our favorable key planet that already discussed. Jupiter in the sign of Saturn. Saturn is second lord, third lord, 8 and 12 significator, but 2 and 3 is good. So Jupiter transit is also good. And Jupiter in the sub of Jupiter itself. Then Saturn. Saturn Bugdi. Where is Saturn? Saturn is in the sign of Mercury. Sign of Mercury. Let us see what is Mercury significations. Significators table. Yes. Saturn in the sign of Mercury. Mercury is 7th lord, 7th occupant. So it is a favorable key planet with mixed only, but it is having favorable houses. In the star of Sun. Sun is our favorable key planet. So that way, Saturn in the star of Sun, it is good. And sub of Venus, Venus is also a mixed significator. So the Saturn transit in the sign and star are good. So that way, that transit of the Dasa Bugdi Antara periods also in connected to the key planets of the natal chart. I think you are able to understand the transit impact also in this chart. Supports. I think you are able to understand. So we will meet in the next video wherein I will explain the same chart with the help of the key planets built table, how we can find the planet's destiny and dasa periods for the timing of event. As I said, when we study with the EPS tables, we'll be able to find the level-wise house grouping significations from the source, effect, and all the combined level study. We can do it. But if you go with the built table, we will not be able to find the combined level study, but we can identify the planets which are unfavorable key planets and unfavorable key planets in their rulers. But only by way of studying the EPS table only we can come to a final decision. That you have to keep it in mind. We'll meet. Thank you. Good luck.